Hi, welcome to Chante Mistuet. Today's video is about the Tournament of Ladies, or the Tournoi des Dames. This is from the late 12th century, from the 1180s, and it's by one of the earliest trouvères, Huon, who we'll just call Hugh. This is quite a funny song because it depicts a tournament that's just for ladies, an all-ladies tournament, but every character is a historical woman that Hugh would have known. And it involves them riding horses, jousting, fighting each other quite violently. It's one of the earliest of at least 5 of these kinds of poems or songs in Old French and Occitan. And I see it as kind of a playful, parodic role reversal, and maybe also a sort of nod on the part of Hugh to the strength and the competence of the women around him. And I say this because he includes his wife, Marguerite d'Oisy, in the text. She appears in the first stanza as a jouster, and Hugh also includes his wife's aunt, the Countess Marie of Champagne, who was very powerful. She appears in one of the later stanzas where she is depicted taking on 100 mounted ladies on her own. Marie was the regent of Champagne for over 10 years, and in fact there were quite a few noblewomen acting as regents during this period, and historians have shown more recently that they had a huge amount of influence on baronial politics. So the song might even be a kind of allegory for the strategic maneuvering that many of these women had to master in order to keep their counties intact. One of the things I noticed right away is that the musical motifs always occur 3 times. There are even smaller units of 3 within each larger unit of 3. And I wondered whether this is a kind of mnemonic device, and perhaps a remnant of oral traditions connected to intoning narratives like romances and epics, that kind of thing. Another thing that I noticed, which might be completely anachronistic, is many of the phrases end with a kind of third chain, rising third chain, bum bum ba, and it struck me that this might be imitating the kind of music that you might actually hear at a tournament. So something played by a horn, ba ba ba. We don't have instrumental notation, I think, until about 100 years after this was written. Maybe some early horn specialists would be able to comment on this. We decided for this to give the melody a modal rhythm. Again, the notation does not show rhythm. And we wanted it to have a kind of sense of liveliness, and that's why we adopted modal rhythm. And the other thing to say is that we've only sung the first 2 stanzas out of 8. It's quite long, so you have to imagine it continuing for quite a while after we're finished.